I come again to give you another important tips today. And the tips I'm giving you is why some young people we always remain poor until they are old. Thank you for listening to me in my previous videos. In this channel, we talk about spiritual. How spiritual world control the physical world. How you can tackle your problems spiritually so that the physical part of it will be easy. Instead of fighting that battle physically, the root of that problem is spiritual. Remove the root and you will see the branches getting weaker. Why some young people will remain poor? Number one, running away from spiritual life, ignoring spiritual matters, ignoring lineage problems, that problems in their community that everybody are facing. They thought they are free. They thought because they can eat 3 square meals, that nothing is happening. They thought that because they have a beautiful car, they are doing well now, that nothing is happening. That others that are not doing well are just lazy. That tree you have climbed, or that tree you climbed or climbing, many people in that family or that community have climbed it and fall. Why not search for reason why they fall? Why not first of all look for reason for what is happening to them? That now you have climbed or climbing, you will not fall like them. These are the problems many people are passing through. The problem of that community or the problem of that family, you think it's not affecting you? That's why we are talking about spiritual life and how spiritual control physical. The enemy, the spiritual world might have programmed your turn that in so year or in so time, you that have climbed or successful now will come down in so year. A particular issue, a particular matter, a particular root of problem, it can be ancestral problem, it can be lineage problem, it can be forces from any kingdom, marine world. They have programmed the time of your own downfall. So because you are progressing and you look back to your families that is downfall, prospering and downfalling, you ignored it. This is a reason why some young people will remain poor. They rise one time, they fall again. They ignore the reason why many people in their families are poor. They begin to struggle. Some of them begin to enter cults, negative cults. They begin to enter some negative societies, negative groups in order to make money. In this channel, I will remind you concerning karma. There are karma in any negative cult you belong. There are karmas in any negative kingdom you belong. There are karmas in any negative group you are operating. If that group has blood-sucking demons, there is karma waiting for all of you in that group. Why not trace genuinely, positively, the problem of your community, the problem of your family that's making them to be poor? Handle it spiritually. It can be ancestral causes. It can be a covenant. It can be a marine world or an oath, a vow, or a promise from your ancestors, a particular place, to a particular deities, to a particular shrine or kingdom. It can be one problem or the other. It can be a great covenant from your ancestors that's making that family to remain the way they are. Instead of you belonging in one cult or one negative society or group to the other, or the other, why not fight that problem spiritually, tackling the root of that problem, and you will see the entire family prospering again. Why some young people will remain poor? Why some young people rise and fall? Running away from the spiritual life, running away from their lineage problems, knowing fully that their destiny, something is holding their destiny, knowing fully that the spiritual control physical. Why so many young men rise and fall? Knowing fully the problem of their family, the community where they come out from. The problem even from their mother's side or father's side. Knowing fully that people born in that area are no longer can never make it or are no longer making it. Handle that problem, the roots. Do not go and enter any negative court or any negative society or any negative kingdom in order to be more prosperous. The karma and what they will be requesting from you will bring a huge amount of negative karma to you. But when you use this time you want to use in a negative kingdom or in a negative court, why not use that time and find the root of the family problem on the or what is happening in that community? Handle it. You will see that your wealth will come finally genuinely, and you will enjoy your wealth even to your third and fourth generation. But the negative cult or negative group or negative society you enter, blood-sucking to cult, can cause even your third generation a serious karma that they cannot come out from it. These are the problems people are passing through nowadays. Ancestral causes. Things that the forefather committed, blood-sucking forefathers. And these are affecting even the third generation. Most of you have to change. Most of us have to change this orientation of blood-sucking generation. Instead of you bringing more problem on you, that your generation will pass through it, the way most of you are passing through the one your ancestors committed. You change the covenant. Change this covenant to a positive side of it, handling the root genuinely, and start a fresh covenant. Subscribe to this channel. I've made a video how you can make a new covenant that can guide your life, and this new covenant will replace the old covenant of the ancestors and is disturbing the entire families. These are the problems why many young people will be poor, why many young men will rise and fall, why many young ladies are suffering today, why many beautiful ladies are suffering today, running away from the spiritual life, running away from spiritual matters, running away from what is happening in their lineage. Another one, knowing and following their destiny and why or purpose of them coming to this world. Many people know their destiny, but because they think that being a teacher, maybe they are called to be a teacher, and most of them think if you're a teacher, you cannot make rich easily. Why do you want the easiest one? The easiest one can lead to the easiest load of destruction. If your destiny is to be a teacher, you follow it. The universe will bless you because it's your destiny. Your destiny is your blessing. You can never follow your destiny and be poor. You can never follow your destiny and be wretched poor. You can never follow your destiny and not being comfortable with it. So many people are doing many jobs. They never feel contented or comfortable or happy with that job. Have you asked your question if that is your destiny or you are managing in someone's job? This is one of the reasons why people remain poor. Knowing their destiny and not following it. Knowing the purpose the spirit world bring them in this physical planet. They knew it, but they never want to follow it. Maybe because of the material things inside. And you will find out that they can never be contented because they are in a wrong profession. After this video, after this discussion, ask yourself question. What is my purpose of coming to this world? Is the line I'm following my purpose? Some people will tell you, depend on the country where you are, that things are hard. You have to have a multi-purpose work, which is true. Sometimes you don't put your egg in one basket. But you know that's area you can do well. Give 70 attention there. Then 70% attention in that area of your calling. Do not leave your calling 0%. No, 70% to that area where you are called. Then you can channel 30% or divide 30% in other areas. With time, you will see that area of your calling will shine brighter than other 30% areas. Are you called to do your handwork? Maybe you are not making money in it now. Channel 50 to 70% energy there. Split 10%, 30% to other energies. With time, you will find out that the most blessing you will have to your old age will be from that area that you are called, the handwork. That is the secret of following your calling, or where you are called, or your purpose for coming to this world. Then another reason why people remain poor or have rising and falling: ignorant of forces. There are many forces existing in this life. There are forces from the marine world, forces from the spiritual husband and spiritual wife, and forces from this group of people called Obonje. All these forces can make somebody to be poor. All these forces can bring barrenness. All these forces can bring one problem or the other if it is not properly solved. How are you going to solve these forces? Subscribe to this channel, you will come across it. This group of people called Obonje, they are not bad, but if you don't follow their route properly, you keep suffering, keep being poor, keep rising and falling. The spiritual husband and physical husband, the spiritual husband and spiritual wife, keep rising and falling. Barrenness, one problem or the other. Subscribe to this channel, you will come across the solution. The last but not the least, why people remain poor or see rising and falling in their life. Know your planet. Which planet do you come from? Not everybody come out from the water world. And not everybody come out from the air, land, or sea, I've said. What is your planet? What characters you will see in people, and you will know the planet they come from. Then you will know if this person you are to do, if you are to do, have something to do with that person. It's not everybody you can do business together with. It's not everybody you can live in the same house with. If you have spiritual eyes, the moment you see someone that you belong in the same kingdom with, you will know. How are you going to know your planet or where you come from? Through your character, your attitude. Some people sleep, they see themselves in the river world. Some people sleep, they see themselves in the bush, and they wake up being afraid. Do not be afraid. Maybe you come from the forest kingdom. Subscribe to this channel, you will come across what you can do to know how you will know the planet you come out from and how you can deal with it and be prosperous. Thank you for listening to me. Share this video to your friends, families, and well-wishers. Subscribe. We'll see some other time. Thank you.